The alarm clock rings, another day begins, and you can feel the pressure creeping on your skin. The traffic in your head is moving way too fast. You're just trying to find a peace that lasts. Is the air you're breathing feeling thin? Is that old anxiety settling in? You force a smile but you feel the weight of all the things you fear and all the things you hate. So come on down, find a little peace where the noise can't stop and the worrying cease. You can lay your burdens down, let your heart unclench. There's a seat here waiting at the open bench. It's a safe spot to rest, no need to pretend you're not alone. You can find a friend. Welcome to the open bench. It feels like a park on a quiet afternoon, underneath the branches of a sleeping silver moon. It's like an old-time chessboard sitting in the sun, waiting for a game to be begun. A simple hello from a stranger's face, two people connecting in a public space. There's no prize to win, no score to keep, just a place to share the secrets that run deep. So come on down, find a little peace where the noise can't stop and the worrying cease. You can lay your burdens down, let your heart unclench. There's a seat here waiting at the open bench. It's a safe spot to rest, no need to pretend you're not alone. You can find a friend. Welcome to the open bench. It's hard to be vulnerable, it's hard to be seen, to show the world the places you've been. But healing doesn't happen when you're all alone. It needs a little kindness.
What's up, everyone? How's it going? Happy Halloween.
Oh, my camera's not on. Hey, everybody. Happy Halloween, like we were talking before. Hope everybody had a good day today.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah, I'm a little
Very cool.
Got the FrankenFairie, you know.
Nice. Yeah, FrankenFairie.
Right.
That should have been the name for the podcast. The FrankenFairie podcast.
Come here, bud. Oh yeah. That's Jen is the bride. Yeah, I'm just say hi. She went as the bride.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I was actually going to be about to post the first chat thing. Hey, good job with the makeup.
Yeah, no, she did a really good job. She did hers too.
Yep.
And yeah.
That's awesome.
So, but yeah.
I was actually going to be Sally or Silly or something, Lily, Lacey, I don't know, some shit from Night Before Christmas. And it had the black things on your forehead like you have, like the stitches.
Oh, you talking about Sally?
Sally, yeah. I was going to be her, but they didn't have my size.
So that movie right there, that is my all-time favorite movie.
Really?
Oh yeah. No, yeah, I love Nightmare Before Christmas. I have a whole like sleeve tattoo that I want done that's like based on that movie.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they didn't have my size. I was going to be Sally.
That would have been
with the yellow dress and everything.
I love the
fairy
thing.
Is it? Yeah, I said my other idea was a little funnier, but this I think was a little more appropriate.
Yeah, I feel like I should just like all night. I'm just gonna answer everything like in grunts.
Yeah, Mongo speak. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody had a good Halloween. Guys, my name is Dave. This is Aaron. We are the Open Bench. We're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights trying to help people who are struggling with mental health struggles, trauma response, addiction, sobriety, anything that's anchoring your world and keeping you from moving forward in life. We want to hear about it. We want you to sit on the bench next to us and open up. Is what we're here for. So you come in, you come share, you come connect. We want to hear your struggles. But in the meantime, we're gonna hang out and celebrate Halloween as the FrankenFairies.
Oh yeah. So all the people in the chats talking about the Nightmare Before Christmas and everything. So I've seen some of the stuff that talks about like the background of the movie and everything, and that movie has like some of the most awesome history to it. So the Nightmare Before Christmas, like Tim Burton took that movie to Disney while he was working as an animator at Disney, and it ended up actually getting him like fired. They
Really?
locked it. Yeah, they took the movie away from him. They locked it away in a vault, and then they fired him, basically saying like, "No, you're kind of weird. You know, like you
Wow.
don't really fit in here with Disney and what we do here." So, they took the movie, put it away in a vault, got rid of Burton. He went out and shopped around basically for different, directors, stuff like that, started working on some other things, and then found somebody who would actually make Nightmare Before Christmas. He went and sued Disney for the rights to his movie where he could make it, and then the Nightmare Before Christmas ended up becoming like the first like stop motion picture like that was like ever done.
Oh wow. I
Yeah,
never knew that.
so yeah, there's a lot of really cool history to that movie too.
I've never seen it, to be
Mhm.
honest.
Yes,
I
Disney
gotta see it.
hated Burton style, 100%. They were like, "Yeah, dude, you're really weird, man. You're," and coming from Disney that's something else because there's a lot of weird stuff that goes on at Disney.
Yeah, yeah. We're not tricks on them because he he made a
Yeah,
lot of good shit.
I mean he made a whole
So
style out of it.
yeah.
You know, yeah,
What,
he
what
is
what was his like?
essentially the anti-Disney style of art, 100%.
What was his like big movie? Like
Uh,
besides this?
well, I mean, so Nightmare Before Christmas, like you have what's the one called with the boy and the dog? No, I can't think of that right now.
Glenn Huff. What's going on, brother? No, I never saw it. Never saw it.
Okay, he also did Edward Scissorhands. This is Tim Burton.
Okay.
He did the Willy Wonka movie with Johnny Depp. That's his.
Okay.
Um Frankenweenie. There you go. Frankenweenie. So, and supposedly Frankenweenie, that character and that dog is who ends up becoming Jack Skellington and Zero.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Huh.
Nine was a really cool movie too. I did like that one. It's like puppets and stuff like that, like Sack. It reminds me of Sackboy from PlayStation. Oh yeah, and Corpse Bride,
Uh,
of course. Can't forget
oh,
about Corpse
he did
Bride. Yeah,
Beetlejuice.
yeah,
I
Beetlejuice.
didn't.
Yeah. Hmm.
That's okay. Todd Sweeney. So his movies all kind of have the same,
Yeah,
like that
he
darkness to it.
yeah he created like his own little genre, really.
That's awesome. Hey guys, just finished playing some Magic: The Gathering in our local card shop. Awesome, Glenn. How was it? How was your Halloween? How the kiddos enjoy Halloween?
Did you
What do you
play
think of us?
Commander? Magic is my shit. So nice. Win some,
What's
lose some.
Commander?
So Commander is a format in Magic: The Gathering where you play a 100 card, what they call singleton deck, which means that you can only have like one copy of card per deck. Um, and then you have like one card that is your commander that gets kind of some special perks, and the deck is kind of based around them most of the time, or like an ability that they have or something.
Okay. So is this like Dungeons and Dragons kind of?
So it is Dungeons and Dragons in a
Oh,
card format.
oh, okay. That's what made me ask because I used to play Dungeons and Dragons as a kid, and the way you were describing it, it kind of sounded
You know, honestly,
similar.
right now I believe that 100%, Dave. I do believe that. Like the fact that you're willing to just like come on live dressed up as a fairy, like you 100% play Dungeons and Dragons.
I loved it. I
Yeah,
loved it.
no,
I
it's
didn't
awesome.
understand it, but I
I
loved it.
like it too. I honestly, I think it'd be really cool if we did like a campaign in the community. Like we could do that through Discord.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Hmm.
That'd be cool. I don't remember anything about it. I remember there was all like just weird shit, and I liked it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It
Would
was
you
fun.
guys like um put like yes or no in the chat if you guys would be down to do like a D&D campaign in the community in the Discord? Trip says my brother plays too. He's big into it. I don't do TCG anymore, but I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, which is bad in every way compared to Magic. So Yu-Gi-Oh, when it first came out, I was all about it, right? Because like I was like a kid back then, at like around the time that it came out. So I was like real heavy on the Yu-Gi-Oh train as it was like taking off. Um, but nowadays, like the way it's played is so weird. It's like overly complicated in my opinion.
Wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh like a Japanese animation kind of thing, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, so it was an anime that was based on a card game. Like in the anime they played a card game and then they
Oh, okay.
made the card game outside of the anime. Like I'm pretty sure the show came first.
D&D would be cool. Yeah, guys, you know what's cool with this community is that we can do whatever we want, right? I mean, we can really do
Yeah.
anything we want to do to have fun. So,
Well, yeah, and
you
that's
know,
we're talking about, we want ideas for, like community nights and stuff like that. Things that we can do outside of here where we're just all like hanging out and stuff like that. We don't always need to be like in front of cameras, to hang out with you guys and
yeah,
do community
like the
things.
Tuesdays, Thursday nights, Saturday nights, we could do stuff.
Yes.
Poke,
And
what is
and
going on, Poke?
with a very simple setup, if anybody has a camera and a basic webcam, we can do magic games through Discord too. With just our cameras. You just like face a camera down at your table. Play games like
All
that.
right, just 3 a.m. for me. Nice. Poke, 2 questions. What's your real name and where you're from? We like real names here. We don't like the screen name thing. It's not personal enough. So what's your real name and where you're from? Yeah, that'd be fun. You know, we all like each other. we should all do fun shit together.
Honestly.
Rowan in the UK. Welcome, Rowan from the UK. What is
Welcome
going
in.
on, man? So, Rowan, just real quick. So, with the open benches, we come on live Monday, Wednesday, Friday nights, and we try and give people an open platform to talk about their struggles, whatever it might be: mental health struggles, trauma response, addiction, sobriety, divorce, grief, abuse, anything that's slowing you down in life or is impacting your life negatively. We're trying to give a safe place to come in, come open up, come talk, and you hang out with real, genuine people who are here solely to help other people. It might be hard to take me seriously right now, but I'm not always dressed like this. It's only because it's Halloween, I promise. But for real, man, when we're not talking about the deep emotional stuff, we're hanging out like friends around the bonfire, just shooting the shit. Like right now, we're talking about Dungeons and Dragons, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic games and stuff. So come and hang out with us, Rowan. It's very nice to meet you. Where in the UK you from? Our first UK member. And Rowan, if you can, follow us here, and we have a Discord set up. Same name, Open Bench. Come find us on Discord. Subscribe to us over there. We've put together a community where people can go 24/7 to try and get help, see who's around. Again, people are struggling. We're only live a couple hours, 2 hours a night. If for those times that we're not on live, we have a community where people can be reached out to if they're struggling with something. A part of the family. What part of the family, dad or mom's side? I think I missed something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I hope we're not getting filtered comments.
I don't think so. We shouldn't be.
I'm having PTSD. John, have a good night, brother. We'll see you tomorrow, my friend. Christopher, what's going on? We're hanging out on
Dad's
Twitch
side
right
is
now.
York, mom's side is Liverpool. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. Now I understand. So I was in Liverpool long. So I was an air marshal,
Hold on,
and we
guys.
used to go over. We spent 3-4 days over in Manchester, Liverpool, obviously in London. Trying to think where else we used to go to. Liverpool was fun. From what I remember, it was a good time. I'm going back to like the mid 2000s, early 2000s. It was a good time. Very cool. Are you into soccer or football? I don't want to offend anybody. Are you into football? Thanks, Christopher. Yeah, man. I had me and Aaron are the FrankenFairie tonight.
Yeah.
He's Frankenstein, and I'm the Tooth Fairy. So if anybody needs a Tooth Fairy, just let me know and I'll fairy it for you.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk, Rowan. You came in the right place, man. What's going on? Just so you know, me myself, comorbid PTSD, bipolar 2, intermittent explosive disorder. I've been struggling for many years due to trauma that happened to me as a kid. I'm in recovery, 7 years off alcohol. And all of us in here have struggled, are struggling, and we just come on and we try and help people who are going through it. So open up to us, brother. Let's tell us what's going on with you. See if we can help you a little bit, give you a little motivation, pick you up, give you a different perspective. But yeah, guys, you know what? It's also important to notate that when people are going through what they're saying in mental health struggles, right, or their mental health isn't right, is it situational? Have you been diagnosed with something, right? Because there's a big difference in how you treat, how you handle, how you address somebody who has a mental health diagnosis and is going through anxiety, depression, stuff like that, or if there is no mental health diagnoses, they're just going through life shit, right? And they're struggling about their bills, they're going through a divorce, they just lost somebody, right? There's a big difference in how you handle and how you talk to people based on what the background is. So that's what I'm curious to know about Rowan.
That's very
If there
true.
are diagnoses,
He says,
autism,
I have
ADHD.
autism, ADHD, recovering from bad caffeine addiction, and several attempts, etc. Yeah, sound like a lot of people here in the community.
Yeah, man, yeah, absolutely. So the ADHD, a lot of us can relate to you with that. So I'm a big believer when you're trying to help people, that you don't tell somebody you understand what they're going through unless you've been through what they're going through. A lot of us in here can relate to you and what you're going through with the autism, with the ADHD. Caffeine, I can't address myself, but I am a recovering alcoholic, so I can definitely talk to you about addiction and what it feels like to go through that stuff and everything. Aaron, I know, has had caffeine issues. you know,
Man,
Glenn is in here. I believe Glenn had something with caffeine also. Um, so what are you struggling exactly with? Right. So you're saying you have autism, ADHD, the caffeine, but what are you going? What's your struggle right now? Do you think? I've been 2 months clean off caffeine. Good, good. What are your triggers for the caffeine? Right.
have a good night, Glenn.
Glenn, have a good night, brother. Oh no, Glenn. I thought when I was saying I had my thing going on with the the energy shots. I thought you were one of the ones that said you had a caffeine thing. My bad. Have a good night, brother. Trick or treating tomorrow. Okay. Carbon porn addict. Yes. So you have people in here that are recovering addicts in a couple of areas. And it really doesn't matter what the addiction is. The addiction is the disease. Doesn't matter what the substance is, right? It's the same mental approach to it. It's the same symptoms, the same signs, the same recoveries. Believe it or not. But like, what exactly are you going through? You're clean for caffeine for 2 months, autistic and ADHD. Tell us what you're going through. What are you feeling that is affecting you right now? What are you going through? The actual issue we can help you with. I'm just slow of wit and smooth of brain. Trip. That is a perfect name because you are a trip. You're freaking funny, man.
Yeah.
Some addictions that are a bit different
There's
to me.
some addictions that are a bit
Yeah,
different.
so Trip, I'll be very honest with that. What Trip is saying. So Trip, when I was in rehab for alcohol, I did find it that when it comes to certain substances, heroin, for one, um, it should be treated differently, right? Because that's a different animal, right? And I get that addiction and the disease itself needs to be treated, but at the end of the day, the root of why we're doing whatever substance we're doing, whatever our addiction is, that's the real thing that needs to be addressed, right? The actual root of why we're doing whatever it is that we're doing. Mainly having bad withdrawals because keep on. Used to getting caffeine to just try to get through helping out the stress of my own shit and hating myself, downing everything I do and generally hate life. Okay, so got a lot going on there. So you're off caffeine for 2 months. You said, Mystic, what's going on, brother? So you're off caffeine for 2 months. Oh, Mystic, you had a caffeine. You've been through caffeine withdrawals, right? I know somebody in this room has. I know I've spoken to them about it. Maybe it was Mystic. So you're going through bad withdrawals still. Now, I don't know caffeine withdrawals that well. Kat's home, brother. She was out late with the kids trick or treating and stuff, so she's probably not coming tonight. Caffeine withdrawals, do they last this long? And I'm not doubting you or challenging you, but a lot of times when we have other stuff going on besides withdrawals, we blame the withdrawals, right?
Mhm.
So what are you feeling 2 months later that you think is still withdrawals? He's getting caffeine.
I know personally, like I have a heavy caffeine addiction. Between coffee and like my Dr. Pepper, that's pretty much all I drink. Like I put water in there too to like try and kind of even it out, but yeah, I always have a coffee or a Dr. Pepper in my hand. Like I'm really bad about it, and it's starting to catch up to me with my health. So I know I'm headed down that same road here very shortly, and not looking forward to it, man. That's so I definitely understand, or at least I can like sympathize with you on that, because I can't imagine that feeling of like not being able to wake up and like have um like have my coffee first thing in the morning or whatever, like that change in that routine alone would throw me off so much. You know what I mean? And like I'm sure Dave can attest to this too. Like he's a creature of habit and routine, so you know, I'm totally with you on that, man. It's
Yeah.
the hard one.
That was my issue stopping the 5-hour energy shots. It wasn't
Mhm.
so much that I was getting anything out of it. It was that waking up and having one as soon as I got up. That routine, I needed to have that routine. So Trip, yes. So most withdrawals from stuff, it is 2 weeks to a month. The physical side, the physical withdrawals, the psychological withdrawals can last longer, which is why I was asking him what exactly he's feeling. Because a lot of times we think that what we're feeling is withdrawals, but it might not be. It might be something from the ADHD or something from the autism or something from something else. Drinking caffeine since I was 3, so I'm used to having drinking it just making me lost and everything because I just being a stimulant and then also properly once I get enough. So you know what? Thank you, Mystic. We appreciate you, man. Uh, as far as getting used to it and it being a stimulant, there are other stimulants lesser stimulants that are similar what they're going to give you, without giving you those caffeine withdrawals. There was one that I looked into when I stopped taking the 5-hour energies. Let me look it up for you real fast.
What happened at the VA clinic today? Trying to keep up with all these, but
Yeah. There's matcha, which is almost like a coffee, but it's a caffeine alternative. Doesn't have those. Not as the side effects aren't as bad with matcha. It's almost like drinking tea or something. Like lemon water actually helps with caffeine withdrawals. Drinking lemon water. The biggest thing with withdrawals, biggest thing with addiction and stopping stuff, Rowan, is you got to find something to take up the time that you would normally be drinking coffee. You got to find something to do in place of it. Chew gum. Sounds stupid. Chew gum, right? The worst part of addiction, like Aaron said, is that routine. It becomes part of your routine. I wake up, I have coffee. 3 hours later, I have more coffee. 3 hours, every 3 hours you have a coffee. I'm just making this up, but it becomes part of your daily routine. Without that instance in your daily routine, your brain doesn't know what to do, right? And it sounds silly, but that's how it works. Find something to fill that void, right? The times you would have coffee, chew on a piece of gum. The times you would have coffee, have tea, right? Have a lesser form of caffeine. But to be very honest, if you've had nothing for 2 months, the odds of what you're feeling being caffeine as far as withdrawals are really slim, right? I think it sounds more like it's the your brain is just your brain is craving it, right? So it's not actually withdrawal. It's your body's thinking about it. Your brain is thinking about it, but it's not an actual withdrawal. If that makes any sense. So what are you here for, Mystic Man? You know that more than anybody, brother. Get ready for bed. My back is. Oh, sorry, Carrie. Sorry to hear that. Go rest up. Get your heating pad or something on if you can. I've been sleeping with mine every night. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, bro. So that where real quick, I was drinking 3 to 5 5-hour energies a day, right? Just for a couple months. And I thought my face went numb about 2 months ago. I started getting like neurological stuff going on. Turns out I had B6 toxicity. My B6 levels were 13 times what they should be. The symptoms of B6 poisoning is neurological damage, facial numbing, hand and feet numbing, depression, anxiety, all these things from drinking fucking 5-hour energy shots. When I stopped drinking them, I had nasty headaches, and for about a week I was a miserable fuck, right? But then I noticed that I started not feeling bad, like I needed the caffeine. I felt like I needed something as soon as I woke up just to do something in its place, right? Because that's when I would have a shot. And then an hour and 48 minutes later, I would have another shot. So when I started doing this, I would have a cup of tea. Or like I said, lemon water, something to occupy the time so your body thinks. Your body's not really looking for caffeine at this point. Your body's looking to have something put into your system that might give you a little kick. Doesn't necessarily have to be coffee. It could be tea. It could be matcha, like I said. It needs something to take up the time slot that it was taking up with coffee before, if that makes sense. Oh, that'd be awesome, Mystic. That'd be great. Do you rock? Tell myself I'm still have the shakes and ding. Dick, talk about dick jerk. I gotta see what we're talking about here. Someone's saying, "Here we go again," and I snapped it to sniper mode. Okay, intelligent sniper officer. Wow, you done a lot, Christopher. Christopher, you and I gotta have a talk tomorrow. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. We're gonna have a talk, my friend. So, Roman, I hope that makes sense to you, man. What I'm trying to say. But the ADHD, right? So a lot of people were saying on here when I was going through my caffeine thing was that caffeine helps with ADHD, that it actually calms people down that have ADHD. Do you find that to hold true with yourself? When you were drinking coffee and caffeine, did you find your ADHD was better? Also consider habits that might need broken as well. For example, as a porn addict going into a room that I used to
I know
use.
that's how I am about it. Like with my ADHD, caffeine is like it's like a dopamine hit for me, right? Like it doesn't even really I think I've drank so much of it now that it doesn't really affect me that much anymore. Like I have to drink like a lot of coffee in the morning to wake up.
Right.
But it's definitely a dopamine hit for sure. Namaste over Kick saying that to try mushroom coffee. Um,
Oh, it's right there, like the reishi
yeah,
coffee or something, right?
I've heard about that too. Actually, that it's like a really good, healthy, like natural alternative to coffee. Oh yeah, I can definitely drink coffee right before bed. 100%. I could go make a cup of coffee right now and be knocked out in an hour. I have
I
like
couldn't even
zero
imagine that.
regulation for it now. For me at this point, my ADHD never was affected because I drank it a lot at an early stage of life. Oh, so you don't even get like the little dopamine from it? Like you're
So
just
Trip,
pure habit. Like, yeah.
so Trip, they have mushroom coffee now. They have mushroom tea. They make mushroom everything now, and it actually is supposed to help, like calm you down. It's like a healthier
Mm-hmm.
version of coffee. They have mushroom water. They call it dirt water. It's mushroom water. This mushroom fit craze is everywhere now.
I would
It does sound
actually
interesting, but
I recommend microdosing to people quite a bit. It's mushrooms are pretty incredible things. Just overall, in general, all the different types of mushrooms that are out there. I hate eating them. Um, but yeah, like mushrooms are great.
yeah, it's I have to be honest. I've done a lot of drugs in my life. I told you guys, and you, Trip and Rowan, who are new. I'm a retired federal agent, and before I was the Fed, I lived that opposite lifestyle. Right, I was big into that scene. Right, and hallucinogenics, well, except for K. I never did acid, never did shrooms, never did meth, none of that stuff. Never. I was always afraid to lose control of my body. Um, Older in life, like I was saying with microdosing mushrooms, I tried that ketamine therapy. over the spring. And if it wasn't so inconsistent, I would have loved it. The three times it actually worked, it was phenomenal. I felt good for like 3 days. I was so crystal clear that if it would have been consistent every time, I'd still be using it. But it wasn't. Right? Ketamine therapy is not made like big pharma medication, right? It's made in a compounding pharmacy somewhere. So they take 1,000 milligrams of ketamine to make 10 100 milligram pills. But one pill might have 10 milligrams, one might have 300 milligrams. So it's a different dosage every time you take it. But it did wonders the few times it worked. And from what I've heard from two members in this community who microdose mushrooms, they swear by it. Absolutely swear by it. I don't. What's the legality with that, Aaron? How does that work? Is that something you could just go online and get, or I don't know anything about that?
It depends. So, there is okay. So there's different mushrooms that are legal, right? Like you can get like chocolate bars and stuff and all different kinds of things like that that are legal because they don't use a specific type of mushroom, and it's not like what is it, psilocybin, right?
Psilocybin, yeah,
Yeah, but however you say
psilocybin,
that, yeah.
yeah.
Um, so it doesn't have that in it, but it still has like other active ingredients in it that do the same thing. So it's like a workaround. It's kind of like that whole like THCA and all that stuff.
My a buddy of mine, I got a dick face. His wife had a friend. I believe there was like a gum, like a shroom gum, if I'm not mistaken, that her friend used to get.
So when you're talking about
I don't know.
mushroom coffee, are you talking about something that gets you high? I don't want anything like that. No judgment, but it's no. So what
No, no, no. Yeah.
there are a ton of different types of mushrooms that will do different types of things, and even the types of mushrooms that do give you the high, you have to take kind of a lot of them to make it happen, to like get you to like actually high. So that's where, like where microdosing comes in is you take very small amounts, and basically it kind of opens the brain up a little bit, and it it's like you don't get high from it. But and then mushroom coffee is a totally different thing where it's like different mushrooms that do other things besides that, right? Like, not all mushrooms get you high, right? Like, um, so yeah, there are some that just have like mental benefits that like wake you up and stuff like that.
And stuff like Hunter's saying, shrooms and what the ketamine does is they actually create new neural pathways, right? That's something that regular medicines, antipsychotics, antidepressants, they don't do that, right? They're just
Hmm.
band-aids for our problems, right? They just make us think we feel better by tricking the brain. These psychedelic therapies, they actually build new neural pathways in your brain, and that allows you to retrain your brain going forward, right? You shouldn't do psychedelic therapy by itself, right? Not that there's any harm to it, but if you do it with traditional talk therapy, the benefits are so much greater,
Hmm.
especially if you're struggling with an addiction problem. These therapies with talk therapy are so amazing. It really is. I said I loved it when it worked.
Oh yeah, gut
uh,
health is another big thing, benefit of mushrooms. So yeah, there's like a ton of they've been doing a lot of research into mushrooms recently. They're incredibly interesting things. They're very have you ever seen like the videos where they hook up like the synthesizers to the mushrooms, and the mushrooms like make music and stuff like that?
what do you mean?
So yeah, like they plug in like these electrical like rods into the side of the mushrooms, and through like a digital synthesizer it reads like the pathways of the mushroom, and they create music. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah, it's wild. um yeah, no, I agree, mushrooms are definitely alien. Um, you know what else you can't convince me is not alien is freaking squids, like all cephalopods. Have you ever seen a cuttlefish and how they
Yes.
mimic faces of
Yep.
people? Like,
It's crazy, dude. Those things
yeah,
are so
it's
smart. People
insane.
don't
Yeah.
realize it. That's crazy. I mean, all they have so many natural things that work that they don't want us to know about, right? If you really think about it,
Mhm.
right? They know ketamine works, they know mushrooms work, they know LSD works. So why are they not pushing it out more, right? Why are they trying to make it illegal or make it, they're not doing anything to let us know how good it works, right? Because then they would lose all that money, right? And that's really what everything comes down to.
Yeah.
But Rowan, are you on any kind of medication at all? Do you take anything for your ADHD or anything? I'll try anything that has been recommended. I've listed them on my documents so I don't forget them all. Let's see if that would substitute the times I've been using making a brew. So, no medication at all. So, I'm not a fan of medicine, right? I was on 13 psych meds when I went through all my shit years ago, and I'm not necessarily for them, but sometimes they can help, right? You just don't need 13 of them, right? Like I was over medicated, so I'm a little bit against medication. Um, but maybe for the ADHD, there are non-stimulant ADHD meds that maybe could benefit you. Like there's Strattera, Concerta, right? These aren't like Adderall. They're not stimulant medications. They're not addictive. They're not habit forming. Um, and they work, right? We had my son on one of them. He was on Strattera when he was younger. It works, right? It can't hurt to try it, right? Um, I would say trying a stimulant can hurt, but trying a non-stimulant medication really can't hurt. And at best case, it helps you, right? I have a very strong feeling that what you're feeling is not withdrawals. I think there's something else going on. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a therapist. Just from my experiences with withdrawal and addiction, it sounds more like there's something going on in your head that's not withdrawals, if that makes sense. Oh, Hunter, like I say, man, the ketamine, I was against it at first, and the only issue I had with it was my blood pressure went off the charts. Like, and I'm talking on blood pressure meds, it went through the roof. That was probably the main reason that I stopped was the blood pressure. The fact that it was not consistent and I was wasting my money was probably the second most important reason. But it really, I can't even describe how good I felt for those meds because, like, when you take antidepressants you feel like you're in a fog, right? Like you feel confused sometimes because it's like it's making you not feel. So it's numbing you, right? That's not fixing you. That's just hiding whatever the fucking problem is. What the ketamine did was it opens everything up. Like when I tell you the 2 or 3 times it worked, the level of deep that and you guys have heard me get deep. The level of deep that I experienced on ketamine was like nothing I could ever even explain. It was unimaginable how amazing it felt. Okay, we'll see if I can all the prescribe, because that's the only way I can get things. Okay. Yeah, well, same thing here. I mean, there's other channels to get stuff, but the right way to do it here is only through doctors and through the doctors. But ask your doctor about have you seen a neurologist for the ADHD or just like your regular I don't know what you guys call it over there internist primary care doctor or have you seen like a neurologist for the ADHD?
Yeah, I'm curious too, is like, what's the UK's stance on like psychedelics in general? Like, are they doing the same type of like research into it and everything like what's going on over here in the US? Like here, like in Colorado, mushrooms are legal, like just
Yeah,
altogether. Like you can get psychedelic mushrooms here legally.
I would like to try the microdosing, but I know it's not legal here unless you go through a like a clinic or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they do criminalize it in certain towns. Yeah.
which I'm surprised because New York is obviously a very blue state, and the blue states are the ones that usually. Colorado is a very blue state also, so I'm surprised New York is so against. They were so against pot, and they're very
Yeah,
against the psychedelics.
which is crazy too, because it's like it's incredible what it's done for the like economy here, with
Oh, I'm sure.
weed.
I'm sure.
I don't see any neurologists at all right now for ADHD, but I can try to get one because UK doctors answering things, etc., happens usually after 1 month minimum or more. Yeah,
Nah.
there's like a wait period for you guys, right? Because you guys have like free healthcare over there.
Oh, you guys are socialized healthcare in England? I
I'm
didn't know that.
pretty sure UK is.
Now that you're saying it, they are. I remember that now.
Hmm.
I totally forgot about that. Wow. So you gotta wait a month. Yeah, man. If you can make an appointment with you guys, so ADHD is a neurological disorder. It's neurologists handle ADHD. Um, so I'm also wondering if a non-neurologist diagnosed you with ADHD, that maybe you might not have ADHD, right? Like we should only get diagnoses from people who specialize in the area we're looking to get diagnoses in, right? I wouldn't go to an orthopedic to find out if I have PTSD,
Hmm.
right? And a regular doctor, yeah, they can diagnose general stuff, but when you get into like specific disorders, you want to see a doctor that specializes in that specific disorder. ADHD goes with neurology.
Hmm.
Because at one point in New York, when all the pill stuff was happening years ago, you could only get Adderall from a neurologist.
I remember the first time I ever tried Adderall. Holy cow! And I have ADHD, which is wild too. And it's still like I cleaned the grout in my tile. Like, I'm not even joking. I did. I got on my hands and knees. I cleaned the grout in the tile in my kitchen.
That is funny.
Yeah.
That is funny. I had that reaction once with Coke, but it was a little different. I shoveled my whole neighborhood, sidewalk, street, and I was on like a six house cul-de-sac, and I was better than a plow. I was there till 4 o'clock in the morning shoveling their planters had no snow, their car nothing. There was no snow anywhere. I
See,
love being on these apps, guys, by the way, because that could never have been said on the
oh
other one.
yeah, no. Um, yeah, no, I've heard that though. It's like that's the trade-off, right, of having like the universal healthcare, is that like the doctors just aren't that great. Like we pay for like we pay a lot here for like insurance and all that kind of shit like that, but like you can get to a really good doctor if you want. It'll cost you. And yes, no, I do agree, Trip. Yeah, ADHD is probably the most heavily like
Yes.
overdiagnosed symptom out there. And then, everyone like self-diagnoses too, but um and nobody's doubting you either that like if you were diagnosed with it, you were diagnosed with it. That's that. Like plain and simple. But yeah, no, it is very like I feel like it's almost become like a fail safe for people
Well,
nowadays.
what
It's
happens
like,
is when if a kid has his name called and he doesn't answer, and if they sit and they fidget their leg, ADHD.
yeah.
And it's like, no, maybe they just didn't want to respond to their name.
Hmm.
Right. And I'll be honest, even autism is over a certain like the generalized autism. If like my nephew, when he was like 2, the doctor evaluated him and told my sister they felt he was autistic, right? And
Hmm.
why? They called his name. He didn't turn his head. He didn't make eye contact. His hands were playing with stuff when the doctor was talking to him. And I said, but maybe it's just because he's 2, right? Maybe he just doesn't want to listen. He's 2 years old, right?
Hmm.
Hey, you shouldn't be diagnosing autism at 2 years old anyway, right? I think they said 5 is like the cutoff where you're supposed to.
Yeah.
But that scared my sister into thinking her child had autism, right? And the kid was raised differently because she was afraid. Um, but they there's the problem with psychological disorders, guys, is it's not like orthopedic, where you do an MRI, you see a torn ACL, you know the problem. You get an X-ray, you see a broken femur, you know it's a broken leg. Psychological disorders can only be diagnosed based on what you're telling the doctor. So there are people that go in and say, I'm an addict. I want Adderall. I'm going to go in. I'm going to tell my doctor that I fidget. I don't pay attention. They're going to ask me questions that I know if I say certain answers, I'm going to get diagnosed with this and I'm going to get medication. right? Maybe doctors are asking you these questions on a day that you're feeling these things, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're always feeling these things, right? It's a very gray area field in medicine, the psychological field, because again, people can be lying, right? Someone can be making up a whole life, right? And they can get diagnosed on it, but it's not even the truth. The doctor doesn't, it's not the doctor's fault, right? They don't know. They can only go by what you're feeding them. And if you're feeding them stuff that fits the DSM, like Trip is saying, you're going to get diagnosed with A, B, and C, right?
Yeah.
But the psychological field is a very gray area. Danger, in my opinion, being through it, it's a very dangerous field that can be manipulated very easily if you really wanted to manipulate it.
Oh
Whatever you do,
yeah,
don't
don't
pay
even
much
get me
attention.
started on these like the TikTok diagnosis.
Ah,
That's
yeah, dude.
painful.
There's diagnoses that people diagnose everything on everywhere. The worst thing you can do when you have anything wrong with you is Google it. That is the absolute worst thing to do because you're gonna find a billion gazillion things that all of a sudden you're gonna, oh, I have this, I have this, oh, I have that, I have that, I have this. All of a sudden you have every cancer in the world. You have
Mhm.
diseases they haven't even found names for yet,
You're
and it's like,
dying. Yep.
yeah, yeah.
That's yeah.
It's like, and at the end of the day, you had fucking allergies.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like when WebMD came out and everyone was like, "Oh, I stubbed my toe. Now I'm dying and I have cancer." It's like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah.
And then you get the medications with the side effects, right?
Yep.
You see this new one is for for allergies. And it's like, oh, well, stop sneezing and runny noses and coughing, possible side effects, seizure, coma, death, epilepsy, Down syndrome, cancer, AIDS.
I'll
And it's
stick to
like
my my allergies. Yeah.
yeah, it's like I'd rather just sneeze and cough. I'm fine with this. It's like the side effects just don't make it worth chancing.
No.
It's crazy, man. It's
Yeah, I was
freaking
able to
crazy.
diagnose myself with sex. Sorry, string good
It
looks
looks
didn't ruin my life.
yeah, it's tough, man, especially when you dress like this.
Yeah, it's hard out here, man.
You know how many women I had to fight off today with this wand?
Oh man, I would pay though to see you go serve somebody in that.
I should. I should.
Like,
You know what? I
man,
should do it tomorrow when it's not Halloween. See,
you're gonna get a call from
uh,
somebody.
I was gonna say I'm gonna have 911. I'm gonna have cops pull me over. Be like, yeah, we have a report. Oh shit, you're wearing wings. It is you.
It's like this is what I
Oh my god.
identify as. Leave me alone.
Yeah. I took out a card. I identify as a tooth fairy,
Yeah.
and or get like a fake driver's license, and on sex put tooth fairy. But I'll be honest, we should probably make like Friday nights like this, like just chill, hang out, and laugh. Trip's funny, man. Trip is a trip. Faux
I mean,
show.
even
Christopher,
then, we
when's
still get
Caldy
to
coming?
talk about stuff.
Yeah, Trip, when's Caldy coming? I know you said soon, but when is she coming? Carly is Christopher's girlfriend is coming for a month
Oh,
from California. California. Rowan, you ever been to America? You ever been here before? I'd like to know what you think.
I've always
They're
wanted
like,
to go
he's
to
a
the UK. I need to do some out of the country traveling.
yeah. I'll tell you what, Manchester was a ton of fun back then. Ton of fun. London had a lot of good bars, but Manchester was just they had the print work. It's called Printworks, and you got like all these beer gardens and bars and hangouts and shops. You got brothels across the street, but it's like upper class. It's nice. They're like he's a yeah, Hunter. I'm telling you, if you got a tooth that needs to be ferried, I'm the man for you. The only place I would go to be with dude, Alaska
Band or what?
is
The fuck?
gorgeous. Alaska is gorgeous, man. She's like, oh, that's my birthday, Christopher. She's coming on my birthday. I haven't been anywhere near the U.S. If you like nature, right,
Okay.
like just like wildlife and forests and what Alaska is hands down the most beautiful land that we have left in America. It's just gorgeous there, like just untouched nature.
Hmm.
It's beautiful.
That's what I keep telling him. Namaste too. Is yeah, he has to serve someone in that outfit, like
Yeah.
divorce papers or something. That just
Oh, but yeah, an eviction. Like, yeah, take me seriously. I need you to get the fuck out of the house. That trip, my uncle and
Yeah,
aunt
just
did it. They
go.
sent me pictures. It was
Here you
gorgeous.
go.
That'd be great. They were looking like, are you serious? Like, yeah. Why do I not look serious? Yeah, yeah. With my wand,
Yeah, exactly with the wand.
do I not look like? Do I not look serious to you? Now get
Bippity
out.
boppity boop.
Do I think Puerto Rico will
This
ever be a
house don't
state?
belong to you.
I. Do I think it'll ever be a state? I really don't know. To be honest, I don't. To me, the United States of America are states that are attached to America.
I don't know. I heard
So
that there's parts of Canada now that are becoming part of the U.S.
I had heard when we had everything going on with Canada a few months back with the tariffs and everything, there
Mhm,
were talks that parts of British Columbia was supposed to become parts of Washington State and Oregon
mhm.
and Washington State and Montana,
Yeah, a lot
and
of
then
people
that
are
went
fed up
away.
with that minister guy up there. Their right? That's what they have as a prime minister.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I heard that. Yeah, a lot of the people in Canada are fed up with that guy. Like,
Well, no, they had. Is it a new guy or is it still the same
no,
Trudeau? Or
it's that one guy. Yeah, he's like kind of young. Looks like maybe like late 30s or something like that. Like,
Trudeau? I think that is.
yeah, I think so. I think that's what his name is. Yeah.
Yeah. Unhealthy obsession with pretty lights and glittery stuff. So I want to see. Oh, Trip. We saw the Northern Lights from an airplane.
Oh, that'd be
We were
cool.
flying. It was. It's gorgeous. That also in Iceland when they have the 24 hours of sunlight. That's wild. You're playing golf at 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's like it's 10 in the morning. Just bright sunlight. It's wild and gorgeous there. Alberta might be leaving. Wow. How do you even do that? Like, how does that even happen? Like, hey, listen, you're no longer Canadian. You're now American, and now you live in Washington State. Like,
Yeah,
how does that even happen?
I guess they turn over the territory, right? Like,
I don't even know. That seems like there'd be a lot of resistance.
well, but it's like the government in those states or whatever that are up there. I'm pretty sure that that's what it is, that it's broken up into states. But um yeah,
Referendum vote. Huh.
yeah, exactly. They just
Yeah.
they're like, all right, we're tired of the shit that he's been pulling and the like the taxes and all that. I don't know. It's just like there's a whole bunch of stuff that's going on up there that's really crazy. And then, he's like they keep picking fights with us. They're like, "Oh yeah, well, we'll fuck your tariffs. We're just, gonna do our shit or whatever." And it's like they don't want any part of that. Like most of the Canadians, they'd rather just come be a part of the U.S. than to like fight with us. The place
Yeah.
I'm planning on going to is Wales again next year, Spain, where I can go. Also, India, China, Australia, Mongolia, and Japan. Japan is my number one bucket list place that I want to go.
And it's Japan and China, people don't realize it's not like not just these bustling cities that you see like in Tokyo, Hong Kong, and stuff like that. The mountain regions of China are
Mhm.
so stunning. You would never know you're in China. It's actually pretty wild. The
I want
Dodgers won.
I want to
Oh wow,
go
Lisa.
during like cherry blossom season when all
Over
of
in
yeah, in Japan. I've heard that like there's parts of Japan that are just totally like pink. That
wow.
they're just covered like you're talking about like the mountain regions and stuff like that, where
Yeah.
there's just like all these cherry blossoms just like turn the whole like countryside pink. It's cool.
Oh wow.
Kind of
The
because of the
allergies must be
mountains.
really bad there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rowan. So Rowan and trips, you guys. So Rowan, you're saying I was lucky. So I was an air marshal. So I've been to 43 countries. On government on American taxpayer dollars. So I appreciate it. The I've been everywhere, and it's I love travel. So to have had that job was so fucking phenomenal. To get paid six figures to sit in first class and see 43 countries was a dream.
Hmm.
Um, it's is it China? Really, Japan is beautiful. India, I'm not a fan. That's just me. Where I was, I didn't enjoy it one bit at all. Spain, to me, like Barcelona, Madrid, it's like every city in Europe. To me, no offense to anybody, it's the same. It's the same architecture. It's the same style of everything. It's like in America, every city is the same. Like New York, Boston, Seattle, it's all the same shit. In my opinion. But Malaga, Spain, is on the south coast. It is gorgeous. That coast is so beautiful. The sand, the beaches aren't even sand. They're like that fine gravel. And there's like stray dogs walking around. It's friggin' wild. It's really trippy, to be honest with you. If you're
Yes,
happy
I
and you
love cherry
shout, oh,
blossoms. 100%. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of just Japanese culture in general. And yeah,
go
there's like,
Dodgers, Lisa.
oh, the LA one?
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like we were saying earlier, Otani's just the GOAT right now. Like he's I don't know if anybody will ever come along and beat like some of the stuff he did. Like what was it? 8 no hits innings or whatever, and then he hit 3 home runs in a game.
It's crazy. Just nuts.
Yeah.
Just
Like
nuts.
nobody's ever even come close to that. Like the closest person that did what was it 3 home runs in a game was Babe Ruth, and I think he struck out 3 people for the game. I didn't used to
Yeah,
catch
Hunt does that same
baseball,
man. It's
but
like,
my mom showed me.
get out, you're evicted. You think I'm playing? Do I not look serious to you? Uh,
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
so
I,
so Japan isn't expensive. I'll tell you what's even better. You can take your whole town and take them to Thailand, to Bangkok for like $1,000 for a week for everybody, all included.
go see all the boy girls.
Oh, dude, it is so cheap. First of all, it's I love it there. It's just if you're into like the Howl at the Moon kind of stuff, like those parties and everything,
Mhm.
yes, you have to be very careful who you talk to because it is so the 1 mile radius around the Bangkok airport has the world's highest rate for HIV, transvestite prostitutes. Uh, there's one other thing they used to say. There were three things. Well, those two should just scare you off by itself. But if you ever saw Hangover 3 when they're in Bangkok, and she's
Yeah.
like, it's called Bangkok for a reason, not bang pussy. And she stands there naked. He's like, I sperm in you, you sperm in me. He's like, I what? I what? You know, do it. I sperm in you, you sperm in me. You sperm on floor. I am obsessed with the Hangover movies. Obsessed with them.
Oh man. Yeah,
Cat
they're
laughs
funny.
because they
I think the first was still the best one though. That
yes.
was
You know
yeah.
why? 'Cause that was the first movie of its kind, right? Like there was
Yeah.
never a movie like that really. So it was like culture shock when you first saw it.
Hmm.
The other ones were great. They were funny and all, but definitely not as funny as that shock and awe humor that the first one had.
Yeah.
But VH1 and MTV have been playing them a lot this past 3 months, and there's always at least one of them on at all times a day. And Kat will get ready to go to sleep, and I'll be like, "Oh yes." And she's like, "Which one is on?" And I just fall asleep to The Hangover every night. Good
No, you know
times,
what my
man.
go-to show is to fall asleep to? Archer.
Oh, I got up to season 4 or 5 on Peacock, whatever streaming app it was on, and
Uh-huh.
then I got distracted with another one. I'm gonna be very honest about that show, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm wearing a fucking fairy outfit, so I'm gonna say shit. If Lana was a human being,
Oh,
oh my god, oh
you're gonna
my
get me so
god,
late.
cat cat who? I was obsessed with a cartoon. I'm not even ashamed to say
Yeah.
it. I
Yep.
should be, but I'm not.
Oh, Brickleberry is a funny one too. That's made by that uh Tosh.0 guy, right? Daniel Tosh.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Me and my son used to watch the one, not Brickleberry. It was a what's his name? Josh Kroll, Adam Kroll does it. Um, Potty
Yeah.
Mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. The
Potty
super big
Mouth.
nose.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. But it was
Yes.
a cartoon, and it was like teenagers going through their teen years, and it was so raunchy. I think it was called Potty Mouth.
I tell you, you've watched One Piece 36 times over? Like the
What's that?
entirety of it? You we gotta pause everything until I get an answer on that.
What's One Piece?
One Piece is an anime that is like 1,200 episodes.
Oh shit.
plus the movies, sir. Um, yeah, you definitely got some ADHD. I'll give you the diagnosis myself. Yeah, you do. Holy cow!
We just saved you a
Wow,
neurologist trip.
wow. That that's impressive, man. To be honest, like that is holy cow. They're that show's been going on for over 20 years.
Heard of it?
It's
Well, I don't watch anime either. So.
it's an anime about pirates. It's like the one of the biggest animes in the world.
Well, Big Mouth is the one I was talking about.
Yeah,
It's
Big
called
Mouth, yeah.
Nico. That show was almost too raunchy for me at
Oh,
one point.
no. You know which one was? Netflix just put out this show about animals, dogs and stuff like that. Worst show I've ever seen in my life. I turned it off after like the first episode. I don't even think I even got through the first episode. But it was like started talking about it was like these two dogs, and this one dog had like a problem with like humping everything, and then the they like were gonna like neuter the dog or whatever. So he just goes on like this like rampage of like enjoying himself as much as possible before they do this to him. It was so bad. It was just like I have some dark humor, but Jesus Christ, like holy cow. That was
What's it
so bad.
called?
Not talking trash, but how many One Piece episodes are just bad filler? It's so I look, we don't yeah, look. They're actually doing a remake of One Piece that is supposed to have a lot better pacing to it. That I'm excited for because I think we're being a little modest there with 96 filler episodes. That's we're gonna we're about to start. Okay, so just so you know, Dave, because you're not an anime person,
Yeah.
but one of the biggest debates of anime is about to kick off here in the chat. Just a second. Oh, we lost Dave.
Now I'm here.
No, I lost your video.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm seeing it on my side. I see it.
I'm telling
Want
you,
me
I
to go?
lost your video.
Yeah. Want me to go back and redo it?
Yeah, just like refresh it or something.
Yeah. Huh?
Um, so look, just unbiased opinion, right? Because I'm not a One Piece fan. I understand it because I'm a Dragon Ball fan. I grew up on that, which has also been playing for like 30 years. Let the war begin. Yeah, there is a yeah, no, I still don't have your video. I don't know what happened.
Really? That's crazy.
But I'm a Dragon Ball fan, so I've been watching the same show for like 30 years also. Um and Dragon Ball has a ton of filler in it too. Um there's episodes of just people powering up for 2 or 3 episodes. Um but there is an excessive amount of filler in One Piece. Uh almost as bad as well, probably mathematically worse than Naruto, but um Full Metal Alchemist, man, we're really gonna start going down a hole here. Full Metal Alchemist is like full blown uh like there we go. Okay, I got you back.
Got it.
Full blown
Okay.
Alchemist is like trauma in a cartoon.
That one I never
Sorry, I
heard of.
got mad that Dave looks better, so I stole him.
Let's go. Full Metal Alchemist. It's called. Let me see. Full Metal
Drag on,
Alchemist.
not
Oh, that's
filler, but
anime
full.
also.
Oh, okay, full filler episodes. Yeah, just straight filler. 96. Yes. Um. Yeah, and then it has like the Dragon Ball effect too, right? Where the build up to a fight is like 3 episodes long or something like that. So Yeah, they're the pacing in One Piece is the biggest issue I think that most people have an issue with. What is your question, Lisa?
On the same way, Trip. I tried
Could
once or
never
twice. I just
enjoy.
couldn't.
Yeah. Honestly, what it is you got to find something. So, anime is like regular media, right? There's genres to it. There's different styles of the writing and all of that kind of stuff, right? I guarantee you that there is an anime for every single person in the world that they would enjoy. And it's just getting past the fact that it's illustrated instead of it being like people that are acting out the characters.
A buddy of mine used to watch. He was obsessed with anime porn. I didn't realize that was a thing until he showed it to me, and
Oh, like
I still don't
hentai stuff?
understand.
Yeah. Well, it's like you just said about Lana, right? Like everyone has something. You know what I mean? We don't kink shame here.
Yeah. So Lisa, you follow people on here the same as anywhere. As you go to their name, it should say
Mhm.
follow
Yeah, you can
next to them.
in here in the chat, you can just click on someone's name and then you can do that too. So One Piece has the least amount of filler out of the big three. Full filler episodes, yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, because Naruto is definitely way, way, way up there. Bleach is they're pretty bad too, especially towards the later seasons of Bleach. Um, yeah, that's fair.
Aaron, type something in here under open bench so Lisa can type. You can tap on it to follow us because I'm not under open bench. Lisa, when Aaron puts a message in there, just go to the open bench name, tap your left mouse thing on it, and
Mhm.
it'll say follow. Just follow it.
This man brought receipts. I like it. I like a good debate like this. Uh,
Filler bleach has 40% filler.
Super grounded and original. So things like DBZ never appealed to me, but a lot of them seemed kind of overdramatic. But that's just me. They're
Yeah, this anime
garbage
porn I
aside.
watched was
Yeah.
very overdone. This anime thing's girl private part became like a freaking spider. It was the weirdest freaking thing.
Trip.
They were
There
good.
is anything from what is the studio called?
Okay, Lisa.
I would recommend like Akame ga Kill or Kita. What is it? Kill a Kill, right? Or basically, it's all the people that made like the Death Note anime. Really good, really super well written. Um, and it's like realistic-ish, right? Like Death Note is it's about a book that they can write their name down in the book, and basically like the demon of death will like kill the, basically it's like the demon of death's book, and if you write there someone's name down in it, and you can write how they die and everything too, that will happen to that person. So more realistic side. Um, but yeah, like I said, there's some for everyone. I would put money on it that there's not a person out there that I couldn't find an anime that they would enjoy.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah. Oh, you want one, Dave? I'll
No,
find
I'm
you
just
one.
kidding.
No, I'll find you one that you'll be like, oh damn, okay.
So what's a filler episode? When you
A
say filler, what does that mean?
It's like just kind of a pointless, like it doesn't continue the storyline on. It's just
Oh, okay.
like, like, oh, they're going over to this island where there's going to be like a lot of stuff's going to happen over on this island, but then they're going to spend 3 episodes of them on the boat sailing to the island, not really doing anything,
Oh, okay.
you know?
Just to have episodes.
Right. Bit of
Do you know
production wise,
Hack
I've read,
Sign?
so the stories I've written or would like to write would be best made as an see exactly. No, and that I think that's like the really cool thing too, is that a lot of studios are starting to dive more into using animation as opposed to real life actors. It's because it's so much easier to make a better looking like film or show. Um, when you animate it, you don't have to do all the CGI and special effects and all that crazy stuff like that. Um, Arcana or right, Arcane, yeah, Arcane on Netflix. It's another one of those ones. Really, really well written. Um, and if you put real people in it, nobody would ever say anything about it.
Early 2000s anime
Do I
that I
know
love.
Hacks? No, I've never seen Hacks signed before. An odd early 2000s anime that I love. Huh. No, I'll have to check it out though. I'm always down for like some kind of out there animes. Overlord's a really cool one.
Has anime changed over the years? I'm sure as graphics got
Oh
better and
yeah.
stuff like that got better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, and that's the thing too, is that there's so many different styles of it now. Like even now, like back then there was too, and like now, um, Avatar: The Last Airbender is really good. Yeah, that's
That's
definitely
considered
one.
anime?
Yeah, that's
Oh
an
yeah, I
anime.
guess it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Okay, so that I've seen.
Yep. Um, but yeah, no, like I think you would definitely like Solo Leveling. That one's cool. Um,
Solo leveling.
yeah, that's a really popular one too. If you want one that's just insanely goofy and entertaining and
Yes.
just wild, like out there, it's called Dandadan, like
And
DANDADAN. And that
yeah,
that show is so absurd. The cartoon I made for Dave could have been used on the American Dad cartoon as a character.
what is it? Let me see what he
The
said.
cartoon that he made for you could have been
Oh
used
yeah,
as the American Dad character.
I love that picture, man. I love that picture.
Yeah.
American Dad. American Dad was the one with the guy, the friend who was in the wheelchair,
No,
right?
that's Family Guy. American Dad is the dude with the big chin. He's like a Fed.
Oh, okay, yeah, the
That's
heavy guy with the white shirt.
yeah. They have the alien that lives with them.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. I get that and Family Guy mixed up. American Dad. It's on Sling.
Aaron Dave show.
Yeah, I've seen a few episodes of that. He's got like a penis chin.
Yeah.
I mean, I did. I think I sent it. I sent it to you, Aaron, didn't I? The picture Hunter made,
I don't know. I don't
the,
think you
the,
did.
the fucking squirrel shirt. Let
I'm
me send it to
generally
you.
stuck up and snooty person when it comes to media. Just work this enough. No, man, you're good. I like differing opinions about things. It's cool to see the way that people think about things in different ways than the way that I do. I'm never against a good debate on something or Attack on Titan, yes, 100%. Demon Slayer, top 5 for me. Demon Slayer. Naruto, not always a good recommendation in my opinion for newer people because that will turn some people off because there's so much filler in that. But Love is War, I haven't seen that. Silent Voice either. Bubble, Plastic Memories, Chainsaw Man, Bleach, yes, also way up there for me. um My Hero Academia, I haven't seen that yet. Overlord's really good. Vinland Saga is really good. JJK, awesome show. SAO Sword Art, yeah, Sword Art Online is a really cool one too. Basically, they get stuck in a video game. Um, Dragon Ball, One Piece, Record of Ragnarok too. I think you would like that one a lot too. Um,
Ragnarok.
they
Isn't that Thor?
uh, Record of Ragnarok is what
Oh,
it's called. And then yeah, Black Clover, also really good. Tokyo Ghoul, top top tier for me. Tokyo Revengers, Mob Psycho 100, yes. Shield Hero, JBA. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures is that one's a little weird for me personally. The clown dude with the makeup, I don't know. He just gives me like such a weird vibe. Um, the time I got reborn into a slime. Yes, Dave, you should watch the time I got reborn into a slime.
Look it up.
High Rise Invasion is such a slept on anime. People don't know about that. People that is like, you have a top tier taste, sir. Well done. Death Note, some anime because other messages. Yeah. Like, to me, Death
The
Note
time
sounds
and
so silly. Oddly enough, I actually kind of liked Vinland Saga. It had some anime tropes and just so Death Note is by far not silly in the slightest bit. Death Note is a um battle of the wits between two hyper intelligent people, and it's like this chess game of like the detective and the killer. Incredible. I'm telling you, don't sleep on it. It's yeah. Homie Can't Communicate, Fire Force, Violet Evergarden, Dora. How have you watched all of this and One Piece so many times? Seven Deadly Sins is one of my all-time faves too. I want Escanor's lion symbol on my back. Escanor's my like, that's my like spirit anime
spirit
animal.
animal.
Yeah, no, he is. You should. Uh, Escanor's awesome. It's he's this like tiny little timid barkeep with like glasses, and he's like maybe 95 pounds soaking wet. Just this little bitty guy until you mess with someone that he cares about. And then he literally controls the power of the sun and can quite literally pull the sun down out of the sky. Like, he turns into this like 7 foot. I mean, like, dude has like a 12 pack. Bro, I mean, he's just ridiculous and can like just drop the sun down on your head.
That's funny. That's pretty cool power, actually.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. He's the sin of pride. It's the seven deadly sins. And so basically what it is that the devil broke all of the sins up into like an army of people. Like, he made each of the sins into like a warrior for him, essentially. Um and then so yeah, there's like the sin of pride, the sin of I'm drawing a blank now, but really awesome show. Like, there's a guy that drank from the fountain of youth, so he's like immortal.
Oh
Um,
wow.
yeah, it's cool. Fire called sunshine. He turned 9 foot. Yeah, wind rises and 15 foot by midday. Yeah, there you go. That's good. Who got he knows. um,
You know your anime.
yeah, 100%, way better than I do. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist, like I said, is there's trauma involved in that, like lifelong trauma that you just don't want to deal with. The Darling and the Frax. I haven't heard that. I haven't seen that one. Spirited Away. So my wife is a huge Ghibli fan. Hunter x Hunter, the other part of the list. Yeah. Hunter x Hunter, I have seen a little bit of it. I do like that a lot. I'm gonna hop off, spend some time with the wife. Yeah, for sure, man. Thanks for coming in, hanging out as always.
Let me find the chat again. There we go. Trip, have a good night, brother. It was
I
awesome
think
having you again, my friend.
we're probably gonna end this here in just a couple minutes, anyways.
Yeah. Oh, it's 12 o'clock already?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude, time is
Thank you.
flying.
The sin of pride, wrath, gluttony, sloth, greed, envy, and some. I thought it was lust, but it's not lust. I think it's something similar to that, but not that.
Let's see. The seven deadly sins. Seven deadly sins. We got pride, greed.
Is it lust? Yeah, no,
Oh,
he
yeah,
had
it is
greed in
greed.
there.
Yeah, it is lust. Yeah, it
Is
is
it
lust.
okay?
Yeah,
It is.
pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an awesome show. There's like a ton of little movies about it, and so it's a really good one. That one you'd probably like too.
Which one? What's it called?
Seven Deadly Sins.
Oh, that's the actual name of it. Okay.
Yeah, that's the actual name of it. Yep.
And there are so many names up there. And it's crazy. I've seen a lot of movies, and it's crazy to see all these names and never heard of one of them.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, and a lot of these are
Like,
on like Netflix and stuff now too, so you don't even need like extra subscriptions. Yeah, Meliodas, Spawn, King, Merlin, Gother, Diane, and Escanor. Yes, Escanor the goat. I don't know.
Aren't they saying?
Meliodas is pretty crazy too.
I'm just saying they have a Men in Black cartoon. I never knew that.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Sleepy Hollow, I like the show Sleepy Hollow. I don't think it's a cartoon, but the actual show was really good. That's why I hiked Sleepy Hollow. It's like an hour from me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, they were
Hey,
beautiful
real Charlie.
hiking trail.
Welcome in.
Where's Charlie?
Where's
Charlie,
Charlie?
what is going on? It's my sister Charlie. What is going on with Jess? What is going on with Jess, my friend? Let's give Charlie a follow. It doesn't be hard like learning everybody's names again, but everybody's names are so similar to their real names on here. It's so much easier.
Is it really? I never knew that it was placed in New York. I didn't know that it was like placed in like a real town at all.
She signed herself out of the hospital. Oh,
Uh-oh.
why'd she do that, Charlie? I thought you said she was doing better, right? The everything was starting to get better. Dude, hospitals are assholes. When you go to check yourself out against their advice, they become like assholes. You would think it's like a salesman about to lose a sale. Like they like they get really like dicky about it.
You know, the more I think about that, that actually makes a lot of sense. That it's
What's
like
that?
the set in New York medieval age. Um, it's like especially like Diana, you know, she's always wearing like that old school style like plate armor type stuff, or has like that shield or whatever. Yeah, it was till she started losing more and more. I went down. I'm going to see her tomorrow.
Uh, so she's not like when you're saying losing more and more. What do you mean? Like losing more, like mentally, she was losing her piece, or so you said they re-sewed, restitched the prosthetic or something. No, we don't want that.
No, yeah.
We don't want that. Oh man. And there was nothing they could do with the leg. There was, and what was the actual issue? I know you said that it was starting to detach. But what was causing that? Oh boy, have you ever seen the movie The Disappointments Room? Nah.
Mm-mm. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Oh
I
damn.
hope you enjoy it too. Yeah.
Rowan, we're here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday night. If you didn't follow us yet, follow us. If you have Discord, join our Discord. It's under Open Bench. There should be a link on here to go to it.
Mhm.
That's where we hang out. The nights we're not on here, that's where we hang out in there. So we'd love to see you again, man. Love to have you come and talk with us, hang out with us again. It was a good time with you. All the way to the top. She keeps getting infections, and they have to. Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm sorry about
It's
that.
so horrible. Yeah.
And she's been through so much. I mean, her other leg, she had that clotting disorder. They couldn't find the internal bleeding. It's been rough since the end of July, beginning of August. She started with all this.
Prayers for Charlie's sister.
Yeah, Jess, our sweet pea, man. That's why, yeah, Lisa, she was. That's why she was in the hospital to get the IV antibiotics. And how's mom doing? Because mom was in the hospital. She had pneumonia, congestive heart failure. She came home on oxygen. Supposed to be for 30 days, but from what it sounded like, it was going to be more than that. Or she was going to need it more than that anyway. Phoenix is having a problem with her movers. They keep like taking one thing out of the house. They're just hanging out and talking,
What the
just
hell?
chatting with each other.
These people, man. I swear. Like I feel old saying it, but it's like hard to get good help, right?
Yeah. She's like, they took my mattress out 15 minutes ago. Now they're just out there chatting. What the fuck?
Hey, yeah, did
I
my
guess they're,
thing. Smoke break.
yeah. I guess they're friends of hers because they're saying they offered to do it for free. but now he wants money. He just said another trip after this one, and I'm scared he'll
Got you
just
right now.
Travis. My husband came home with antibiotics after he was almost septic from his bad fever. Oh, they sent him home with antibiotics? Like he had an IV at home to do it, Lisa? Still struggling. She's on oxygen now. Her heart function is 22%, but working like a dog and nothing. And what's going on with your nephew? Tumu has some cartoons you would never have expected them to make cartoons out of Men in Black. What's Tumu? I never heard of that. Oh wow. Oh, the pig line. Okay. So I know when I had the blood infections for my hip replacement, I had to go to the hospital and stay there like 3-4 days at a time to get the vancomycin IV. Which was a crock of shit. But Travis, what's going on, Travis? Guys, we're just gonna hang out for another few minutes, then we're gonna call it. We didn't realize it was almost 12:15 already.
Yeah, definitely a late stream tonight.
Yeah. Even though we started late, though, I didn't realize it was this late.
Yeah. It's late.
All right, guess what? It's 12:12. 3 more minutes, guys. I'm gonna call it a night. 3 more minutes. I gotta first take my meds. I didn't take the warm and fuzzies yet.
Yeah. That put us right at our hour and a half mark too.
All right, cool. Oh, that's right. I didn't realize that. 26.
We've no placement. We've had.
Kumu has
lots of
Oh, it's an app.
evaluations.
Oh, I never heard of that. Hunter. I never heard of it. I heard of Timu, never Tumu. What are you guys doing tomorrow, Aaron? Any plans for the weekend?
So I have a personal customer that I had to go do some work for a couple hours while she's actually at work at her job. She goes in for a few hours tomorrow too, and then
Okay.
so that's that. No, not much.
I just got home. I went down a rabbit hole. Then wound up here. What kind of rabbit hole, Travis? A good one or a bad one? Yeah, I didn't take the one with fuzzies yet. At least I didn't realize the time it was.
Mm-hmm.
Taking them this late, I can promise you guys tomorrow there's gonna be pictures of some kind of food on my counter and my garbage pail open.
Yep.
Because whenever I take them this late, it never ends good.
Oh, I didn't even, guys, because I know all of you guys are new to all of this, like, kind of streaming stuff. If there's ever any of this stuff that goes on in the stream that you guys like want to save, you can like clip it. You can record little clips of things that happen here, and it goes back like 10 seconds or something like that.
And it also has like we said, it also saves well, Kick and YouTube are saving the episodes to our page.
I fixed
So
that.
if you ever want to see another part oh, you did, so Twitch is gonna save?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
it was a setting. I don't know why it wasn't just defaulted on, but yeah, I found it buried.
All right, cool. Cool. Yeah. So if there's a part of the thing you want to go back and see, these as soon as when we get off, they post them right on our page. So YouTube and Kick have the first 2 on there, and this one to be here now, which I think is cool. I listened to each of them once or twice already. When I'm in the shower, when I'm driving to work, if I'm driving around, I listen to them. Yeah, I'm good. All right, guys. What do you say, Aaron?
Yeah, I think
Call
it's
it a night.
about that time. Yes.
Everybody, you guys have a great night. Great episode tonight. Loved hanging out with everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed my foo-foo costume. I'll give you guys one last one. Goodbye.
Right. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Yeah.
I hope you all had a good night, and thanks for coming in. Welcome in to the new people in the community. We're always happy to have new people join in. Even if it's just 1 or 2 at night, it still makes a difference. It's steady growing. We're not going anywhere anytime soon, so this is just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger. Gonna go let Netflix watch me sleep. I love that. Same here. I'm gonna throw on some Archer. Yeah. But yeah, everyone. You guys have a good night. We're gonna send you guys off with that theme song we all love so much. So.
Have a good night, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
The alarm clock rings, another day begins, and you can feel the pressure creeping on your skin. The traffic in your head is moving way too fast. You're just trying to find a peace that lasts. Is the air you're breathing feeling thin? Is that old anxiety settling in? You force a smile but you feel the weight of all the things